Hey everyone, my name is Colby Uva, and here to talk to you about why publish first and then refine later works for marine industry blogs. All right, so what you're doing here is you're building an asset base up front and then optimizing it, and it beats trying to perfect every post immediately up front. If you run a marine business, engine parts, service repair, boat yards, marinas, charter fleets, marine electronics, you're competing in a niche where buyers search very specific questions. Jobs go urgent, fast, boats are down, seasonality matters, and most marine businesses don't have the time to craft a perfect post. Not because quality doesn't matter, but because a compounding asset given time beats perfection. A marine blog is not a one-time campaign. It's a growing library that you will continue to refine over time, but you need to put it out there first. The fastest win is to build the library first and then refine it using real world performance and data, answering real customer questions along the way and refining what you already have. The core idea is your blog is an asset base, not just a magazine. Most marine businesses treat a blog like a content project, but the winning mindset is treat it like building infrastructure. A blog is an asset base. Each post can rank and drive traffic for years. The library creates a topical authority. Google trusts you more over time. Posts support each other through internal linking, and when you delay publishing until everything is perfect, you delay asset compounding. And in marine markets, where search queries are technical, long tail, and endless, the business that publishes consistently always outruns the business that publishes rarely but perfectly. Why publish first is especially effective in the marine industry. Marine searches are extremely what people call long tail. Marine buyers don't just search broad terms like engine parts or fishing charter. They get very specific. Let's say a fishing charter in Coconut Grove. Engine parts that can get shipped to me here. Your customers' questions are repeatable and predictable. So take your FAQs, what everyone's sending you by email. Will this fit my engine? How long will it take to arrive? What do we expect to catch today? What type of food do you have? And answer those questions. Seasonality rewards speed. Things that are seasonable, having to do with weather, you can't work on perfect. You'll miss the window when buyers are searching right now. Publishing first lets you capture seasonal demand and then refines the winners after the season from what you learn. So you refine it after the season. Take your lessons then. Marine buyers value clarity over polish. So in this industry, the buyer isn't judging you just on literary excellence. Let's say, did you have a typo in your blog? They're judging you on, is this accurate? Is this practical? Does it reduce my risk? Does it sound like someone who's actually done this before? You can hit that standard without perfecting every paragraph for weeks. Why refine later is the secret weapon. Publishing first is only half the strategy. You're going to have to refine. The other half is the refinement loop. The reason refine later works is you can't optimize something until you've put it into the market. Once a post is published, you gain data and insights you can't get from guessing. When search queries are showing up, what search queries is this thing showing up for? You intended it for this, but it actually started ranking really well over here. Where it ranks, what it's close to ranking for. Like, it ranked for this word, but maybe if I make a few little tweaks, it'll do better right here too. What section people bounce on? There's an old tool. There's an old tool, crazy. I'm honestly not sure if it still exists, but it would show you where people are. The guy Neil Patel, where people are going to your page, like how long they're staying, and it helps you understand why people are leaving. Let's say that post. Why does this topic deserve a deeper expansion or supporting clusters? Now that's just real formal wording for. All right, this topic we covered, people are reading about it, but we're still getting questions about this part. So let's answer the questions on the blog. We put them up, give them to our salespeople, and they can use those to answer those questions quickly within our company systems, and will. And then you create a lot of those FAQs from one article, and you have an asset there. In marine markets, a single well-refined post can outperform 20 optimized posts. Why? Because it's going to have a checklist as it goes, but the refined post becomes the best answer as you go. Building the asset base first, how it actually looks. Think of your marine blog like building a boatyard inventory of tools. First, you need the essentials. The basics let you do the real work. Coverage across the most common jobs. Enough assets that your authority grows. Then you upgrade. Sharper tools, better processes, faster output, higher precision. For the blog, that means publish your coverage library, the asset base. You publish the posts that cover, let's say, engine identification or fish species identification or seasonal identification, and what to expect guides, maintenance checklists, different stuff like that. The first phase is not perfection, but your goal is to become present in the search across your entire niche, whatever that is. Refine the winners and then optimize them. Now you're going to pick the best posts within there, and you're going to look for signs of potential and upgrade them. Expand the sections that are thin, add internal linking and related posts, improve the titles, the headings for search clarity, add fitments, checklists, tables, diagrams, FAQs that match real questions, strengthen the conversion, call to action, buy this now, product links, call to action, refresh for new seasons, models, part numbers, updated recommendations, whatever it is. This is when you start to accelerate your revenue from what you already have. Why this beats trying to perfect the post up front. Perfection up front is slow and blind. You're going to spend lots of hours publishing a post that might target the wrong query and the wrong angle and the wrong stage of the buyer's journey. Publish first is fast and data-driven, but then you get the real feedback from what people are actually looking at, what they click, what they ask next, and what converts. You stop guessing and you start executing. In marine businesses, this matters because the technical markets have weird keyword behavior, right? An example for this, I'm going to use fishing a lot through most of the examples that you're going to see on this because I like to fish. So in this case, you would say like how to catch a wahoo, which is that fish back there, on a choppy day in Miami during a cold front. That's a very specific, technical, weird keyword, and there's so many different versions of that you can do. It just is. How do you publish first without posting junk, right? Publishing first doesn't mean lowering your standards. It means you hold a practical minimum quality bar, and you put it there. So you should have, let's say for marine posts, you should have a marine post minimum standard. Every post should include a clear answer early, no rambling. So you're going to do it up front. Accurate fundamentals so you don't speculate. A short checklist or steps. Fitment, compatibility notes where relevant. Safety disclaimers where appropriate. Links to the next step. Service page, product category, and the contact information. And internal links to 2 to 5 related blog posts. This is enough to publish confidently and then refine. The refinement system that makes this strategy unstoppable. So here's the loop that you're going to go through. Build a content inventory. List every post and assign it. A category, a service line, a trip type, a buyer stage, research, comparison, ready to buy. A goal, call, quote, order, or booking. Next, step 2 is identify near winners. Posts that rank on page 2 to 3, get impressions but low clicks, get traffic but low conversions, have high time on page but weak calls to actions. These are your highest return on investment upgrades. Step 3, refresh with high leverage edits, typically winning edits. Rewrite title to match the exact search intent. Add a table, part selection, symptoms, comparisons. Add 5 to 10 internal links. A strong call to action block. Expand keyword sections by 20 to 40%. Add FAQs sourced from real customer calls. Add images, diagrams every 300 to 500 words. Add common mistakes. Marine buyers are going to love this. Create supporting clusters. When a post is starting to perform, build 3 to 5 posts around the same topic, and then link to them. Link them back and forth. This cluster is effective because it's how you take one ranking post and turn it into a category footprint. So let's say you're working on